What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Melanin Intuition Tarot. My name is Ezekiel. I am an intuitive tarot and oracle card reader. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another pick a card reading with me today, or pick a crystal, I guess. But yeah, I just want to first start off by thanking all of my lovely and beautiful subscribers, viewers, commenters, likers, those who have been supporting me, my channel, and my business. I'm really appreciative of all of you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all for the 1,000 subscribers. It took a while for me to get there, but finally got there, and I'm very happy with where I am. I've always been happy with where I am. I'm surprised I even got to 1,000, but 1,000 is nice. It's pretty. It looks nice there. So let's keep growing. Let's keep going, and yeah. And also wanted to mention about my posting videos a little bit. I think I've been doing it more so of one day a week lately. I received a promotion at my job, so I've been working a lot more hours and just taking on a little bit more responsibility. So I honestly have been kind of tired when I would come home from work. So I haven't really been able to do the readings except on weekends when I actually have some time to do so. But things are finally starting to kind of balance out and ease out a little bit now that I've got a lot more acclimated to the role. Um, so I should be able to start posting more content soon. I'm not going to tell you when, but soon. That's all I'll say. Um, but yeah, thank you all for your patience and those who have checked in on me and commented and emails and all of that. I really appreciate you all. But with all of that out of the way, our reading today is going to be about what are you releasing and what will you gain from releasing it. So it's going to be kind of a two-in-one type of reading. So three groups for you. We have group number one here with the amethyst sphere. Group number two here with the black, I believe this is black onyx tower. And then group number three here with the rainbow pendulum. So again, group one, group two, and group three. Just make sure you guys are choosing with your intuition so that way you choose the group that will resonate with you the best. You can pause the video if you need more time to select your group. And when you're ready to go to your designated group, check out the description box below or the comment section, and the timestamps will be there. So again, group one, group two, and group three. And I will see you all at your designated reading. Peace out. What's good, group number one? For those of you who are drawn to the amethyst sphere here, this is going to be your reading today on what are you releasing and what will you gain from releasing it. So we're going to start off with some tarot. So I'm going to pull some tarot card, well, maybe like one or two cards for what are you releasing. Then I pull one or two oracle cards for that as well. And then I pull a few more cards for what will you gain, and then some oracle cards for that as well. So this is for group number one, spirit guides. What are they releasing? What is group number one releasing? What is group number one releasing? Whoa. I'm not going to take the one that fell on the floor, but I will keep these two. Oof. Okay. So you got the Hanged Man here, and then you got the King of Pentacles. So definitely this is something regarding your mindset. You are releasing okay, so this is like an abundance mindset, or a mindset regarding like lack or not having enough or not feeling like you don't or feeling like you won't have enough. So you're releasing an old mindset or an old. This feels like something that was like subconscious for you. This is like a subconscious mindset that you used to have regarding your wealth, your abundance, your money, maybe your work or work ethic. But it has definitely something to do with like your work, your money, or your materialistic needs with this King of Pentacles here. So that's definitely what you're releasing at the moment, which is very, very nice. Because I feel like even before we get into like what will you gain, I definitely feel like you will be opening yourself up to a lot more. I just heard different streams of income, um, or different like opportunities to make more money, or it's something about you perceiving things in a different way than you used to. You're no longer looking at, maybe the way you earn money. You're no longer looking at it as like you have to work hard for it. You're now looking at it as, okay, I am deserving of this. I am worthy of this. It's going to come to me easily because it's mine. So you're getting more like, how do I put it? It's like you're getting in more of a very like Queen of Wands energy. Like you're becoming a lot more sure of yourself. You've done a lot of like inner work regarding your mindset, regarding like yourself, who you are, your sense of deservingness, your sense of worthiness, your confidence as well. So I feel like you've done a beautiful job on that group number one, and I feel like that's what you're releasing, or and it's not even what you are releasing, it's more so what you have already released, because I feel like you've already made a beautiful stride in this. So I feel like you've released so much mentally that didn't serve you any longer. You got the Four of Swords here at the bottom of the deck, so you've been in a lot of deep contemplation, a lot of deep meditating, and you probably are somebody who like analyzes things a lot. So you may even analyze your emotions. You may analyze your um, interactions with people. You may analyze just like everything. You may have your Mercury in the air sign, or your moon may be in the air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But I definitely feel like you are kind of coming out of this like hermit mode. You're kind of releasing. Um, you're kind of coming out of this mode of contemplation. You're coming out of um, this like introspective uh, energy that you've been in lately, and it's like now that you've worked on that, is now going to manifest externally. Does this make sense? Yes, it makes sense. But yeah, it's like as above, so below, as within, so without. So it's like you've done the work internally, and now it's about to manifest externally. You're about to actually start to see proof or see evidence that you were doing what you were supposed to be doing. You're following the path that you were meant to follow, which is super beautiful to see. I love this for you, group number one. So I feel like whatever you have coming towards you, you deserve it. So let's get one or two of these cards here. What are you releasing? I feel like there's something else. What is group number one releasing? Not this many though. What are they releasing? I feel like you're also releasing the need to compare yourself to others. You're no longer like giving a shit about the people around you as far as like what they have that you may not. So you may be looking at people around you, such as like people you grew up around, or people who you went to school with, or your siblings or cousins, and you may be noticing like, or you may be seeing like other people, quote unquote, progressing faster than you, or things are happening for them, and you're like, damn, where's my husband or wife? Where's my dream career? Where's my dream house? Where's my dream car? And it's like you're no longer looking at those things as, oh, well, I don't have that. it's like you're now stepping into this energy of I can get that. Like, just because they got it doesn't mean I can't have that. If I want it, I can have it. So you're definitely stepping into a much more like self love type of energy, if that makes sense. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Extreme, yeah, extremes. So hot moon. So another thing you're releasing is regarding something internally regarding your sexuality or sensuality as well. You're learning. If I feel like it's different for many of you. Some of you have learned to be a little bit more like open regarding like your sexuality or your sensuality or how you express yourself. Some of you you may have changed the way like you've dressed or like your aesthetic a little bit. Some of you you maybe I just heard you may be showing a little bit more cleavage or like you're showing up in the world as your authentics. Look at this. At the bottom of the deck, you got self love. Yes, like you're releasing this like in the insecurities that you used to have about yourself. You're releasing like those old mindsets that were not in alignment with this more confident you, this more stable you, this version of you that is so just fucking like boss bitch type of energy. It's like you're not fucking around anymore. Group number one, you've learned about yourself. You know who you are, and you're embracing that now. You're it's starting to show on the outside. Is where I'm getting at. Wonderful, wonderful. So yeah, another thing with like the extremes here, you're releasing this like because I feel like for most of you, some of you may have been celibate. Some of you may just have been not as like active, maybe like sexually or dating wise lately, because you've kind of been doing a little. Again, you've been doing a lot more introspective, um, analyzing and thinking and shadow work and things like that. So again, you're kind of stepping out of that, and it's kind of transitioning you into this very like just Queen of Wands energy, Empress energy. So let's see what you are gaining from releasing. What will group number one gain? Y'all, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Y'all see this? The Empress. Literally. You're the fucking Empress now. You're not doing any type of bullshit anymore. You're no longer like you're no longer accepting bullshit applications. Like you either gonna come like I don't know how to explain it. It's like especially like if you are single, you're no longer dealing with the bombs. You're only accepting folks who are on their shit only. And it's like you're even if you have to like date around or for some of you even sleep around, like you're going to get what you want. You're no longer accepting less than. You're no longer accepting watered down manifestations. You're like, okay, if it's not the full thing, I don't want it. One of my daily affirmations that repeat every morning is I know my value and worth and will not shrink or lessen myself for anyone or anything. And that's the energy that you're stepping in. That's what you're gaining. You're gaining confidence. You're gaining assurance. You're gaining this almost like this dark feminine energy here as well with the Empress. Very side note, I was really drawn to this rabbit right here. So some of you may be gaining or you may be becoming more fertile. So if you were wanting to have a baby or wanting to reproduce, this may be a good time for that. Um, that's just a message for like one or two people here. If you don't want that, then it's not for you. But yeah, you are gaining so much confidence, so much just you. You're getting back to you, to the core of who you are. Yeah, what you're also gaining is abundance as well. This feels like an abundance of love and an abundance of, I just heard health. So you may be getting some good news regarding your health, or good news regarding an abundant, uh, something regarding like, for somebody here, it can be money. For somebody here, this could be an abundance of opportunities or an abundance of offers or choices. Especially if this, especially if you're single or this is love related for you. Can I get one more card? One more. What are they gaining? The moon. So it's like, while once you were in a very confused and foggy and just an energy that was just very confusing for you, or just uh, very dark as far as you not being able to see where you're going. But with the moon popping up here, your path is now being illuminated. You can see on the picture here, it's like the water stream. So like your path is finally being illuminated. Yeah, the towers here, I'm also drawn to those as well. It's a callback to the death card. In the back of the death card, the two towers here with the sun is on there as well. It's representing uh, birth and rebirth. Ending of the day and the birth of the night. So I definitely feel like you are closing out a chapter in your life to where you are going through a whole bunch of introspection and inner work and hermit mode and healing and all of that. You're closing out, a healing cycle, and you're giving birth to a new journey, a new path. A new path is being illuminated for you. Beautiful, beautiful energy. At the bottom of the deck, you have the devil. So, um, what you're gaining also could be some adult fun for somebody here as well. For somebody here, you're like learning more about yourself, like sexually or regarding, maybe your attraction, or maybe experimenting. It doesn't even have to be like sexually. It could just be dating wise. Maybe you're used to dating a certain type of person, but maybe you've been feeling drawn to another type of person. You never know where life takes you, but definitely a new path is being illuminated for you. So let's get one more card here to close the reading off of. What are they gaining? What is group number one gaining? This group number one gaining. Okay. Ooh, mentor. So you are about to meet a person of high integrity who will guide you in the right direction. So this new path being lit up for you could be shown to you by somebody. You may be attracting somebody in your life who's going to be very helpful for you. This feels like, because this reminds me of like a peacock. This could be somebody who's a little bit more extroverted, somebody who has a lot of network connections, who know quite a bit of people. Somebody who's going to help you on your path, who's going to be very um, almost like a guiding light for you. This person could be, older than you, much more, mature than you as far as like age or experience goes. But I feel like this person coming towards you is going to offer you a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge that's going to take you very far on this new journey that you're embarking. For some of you, this person could be seen as almost like orientation almost. So whether or not this person sticks around with you or not, whatever information or knowledge this person shares with you is going to be very, very important for you moving forward. And I can see you taking this advice and taking action on it, or at least I hope you would. But something about no racial hangups. Um, don't turn somebody away just because you may not. I don't know. At least I hope you wouldn't hang up somebody just because of their race or ethnicity. Um, I will judge you there. It's usually no judgment for me, but I will judge you there. But or maybe you feel like a person who's of a certain race or ethnicity doesn't have any guidance or advice to offer you. Um, so again, be careful of that. Be open minded. Again, this Empress energy is that divine feminine energy, which is being open and accepting. Um, so I definitely feel like you're gaining, or you're more so stepping into a very open energy or receptive energy. So that's why you're kind of attracting all this new stuff in. So again, just be careful of turning somebody away without really tuning into your intuition. So your intuition is heightening at this moment as well with the moon. The moon talks about intuition. So your intuition is definitely increasing. You're becoming more aligned with your higher self, which is beautiful to see. So group number one, these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how the reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in my next reading. Peace out. What's good, group number two? For those of you who are drawn to this Black Onyx Tower, this is going to be your reading today. We're going to be looking into what are you releasing, and what will you gain. So, Spirit guys, this is for group number two. Group number two. What is group number two releasing? What is group number two releasing? What is group two releasing? Three of Cups. Can I get one more? What is group two releasing? And Page of Swords. Okay. Okay, so I feel like one thing that you are releasing with this Three of Cups here, some of you may be releasing like an actual person from your life, like a friend, or maybe somebody who you thought was a friend. Somebody here, you could be like feeling like you're growing distant from somebody, or you may feel like somebody has been distant with you. But I feel like um, some of you may be releasing like a person out of your life. This person could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Um, but yeah, that's. I feel like that was not for everybody. I feel like that was for like a handful of you. But I feel like for many of you, what you're releasing is it almost feels like you have really done a lot, or you've accomplished a lot, but it's almost like you're not really celebrating yourself with this Three of Cups. So I feel like what you're releasing is like you. How do I put that, Spirit? I feel like you are releasing, um, like almost like this lack of self appreciation. There we go. Oh my gosh. Why did it take me so long to get there? Yeah, you're releasing this lack of self appreciation. You're learning to appreciate yourself more. You're learning to show more gratitude, and you're learning to just really appreciate your journey thus far. You've really gone through a lot, and I feel like many of you, you may not be where you want to be, or you may find that your journey has been progressing really slowly for you. But I feel like ultimately your spirit guides want you to release this lack of self-appreciation, because they want you to understand that you've gotten through so much, you've overcome so much, you've healed so much, and it's like you haven't been really celebrating yourself, you haven't been pouring into yourself or nurturing yourself. I actually did a reading, I think sometime like a couple weeks ago, on how can you nurture yourself more. So definitely check that reading out, if you feel called to that, or if that message resonated for you. But I definitely feel like for many of you, it just feels like you haven't really been pouring into yourself as much, or giving yourself the props that you deserve. You've done a lot, group number two. Like, you are the shit. Like, if nobody has ever told you that, let me tell you that you're the shit. Like, you are amazing. And it feels like you are somebody who, with this page of swords, you can take on a lot. You can take on a lot mentally, emotionally, and it's like you're some many of you. I feel like you may even be alchemists. You're able to alchemize that energy, into energy that benefits you. But it's like, even though you take on a lot, it's still, that still doesn't mean that you don't need to recharge, or take yourself out. You may be used to paying for other people's meals. Pay for your own meal. Take yourself out. Go out to eat, or take yourself on a nice spa day, or something to celebrate yourself, or celebrate your accomplishments and your journey thus far. So yeah, you're definitely releasing this lack of self appreciation. So with this page of swords here, I'm also picking up this. You may haven't, or you may not, um, take action on certain things. I feel like you're somebody who receives a lot of like ideas, or like things that just come to your mind. You may be claircognizant, but I feel like you may get a lot of like, or you may even like daydream a lot too. But I feel like you're somebody who you channel from spirit or from the universe. You channel a lot without you even knowing it, and you receive a lot of like downloads, and a lot of different like channeled downloads that may seem like they're just random thoughts, but in reality, that's you channeling from like straight from source. So I feel like you are releasing, this lack of confidence. Is like you are learning to not doubt yourself anymore, or doubt your thoughts, or doubt your feelings. You're learning to take action on those things. So I feel like you receive a lot of different things. Even I just heard that somebody may have received an idea for a book, or you may have received an idea for, I don't know if you heard the dog bark outside, but that's definitely confirmation for me. Or you may have received an idea for like a business or a project, or something that you think may be helpful for humans. Um, but it's like you may be like, oh well, who am I to do that? You may even struggle a little bit with imposter syndrome. But it's like you are releasing that doubt. You're releasing that, you know, not believing in yourself, and you're learning to take action on those thoughts, on those ideas, even if you may not know where to go or what to do. You're learning to take action on it, and I feel like when you do start to take action on these things, it's going to just work out some way, somehow. It's just going to work out. But don't be afraid to get started. Group number two is a message that I'm picking up for many of you. Don't be afraid to get started. Don't be afraid to take that leap of faith, or that jump. You may not be able to see like the bottom, you may not be able to see like where you're going, but just go, just do it. you'll spend forever overanalyzing it or overthinking it, or just doubting yourself. You'll spend forever doing that when you can already be ahead on your journey by just going ahead and taking action. And I know that's something that's easier said than done, especially for those of you who may struggle with like anxiety or depression or other mental health things. But at some point, you gotta take action. You gotta move forward. So what else? What are they releasing? What are they releasing? What is group number two releasing? Ooh, I just want one of these cards, Spirit. What is group number two releasing? Thanks. That is so interesting. So you got renewal here, but you also got self love at the bottom of the deck. So group number one, they also got self love at the bottom of the deck as well. So I feel like what you're releasing with this renewal card here with self love, again, you're releasing this self doubt. You're releasing this like energy of not feeling worthy enough or deserving enough um, or feeling capable enough. Yeah, you're releasing a lot like mentally. You may be going through an expansion in your sacral chakra and your throat chakra and your heart chakra as well. But for sure, you're like learning to be more in like what is it like co-creating with the universe. You're not like fighting against it anymore. You're not trying to control things anymore. You're learning to go with the flow of things, which is a beautiful energy to be in at the moment. You're in this very receptive energy. It's like you're open to the universe. You're open to new things. You're open to abundance. You're open to new opportunities and choices, and you're open to these things, and you're learning to not put up resistance towards it. So that's definitely what you're releasing right now. So let's get a little bit on what you will gain. So what will group number two gain? Group number two, what will they gain from releasing? I'm saying new friendships or new partnerships with this Three of Cups here. So you may be celebrating with people or with someone. Definitely new friendships I'm picking up for you, or soul tribe, or meeting people who are very alike to you or similar to you, or have similar interests or hobbies or something that you share with these people. You're gonna love it. You got the Four of Cups, so I feel like you're gonna gain a new opportunity. For somebody here, this could have been an opportunity that you may have declined in the past, or one that you may not have taken because you may have been in this energy of, that energy of self doubt and imposter syndrome and all that, or you just may not have been looking for it. But I feel like you are going to receive some type of opportunity. And with this being a cup, this is going to be an emotional opportunity or an emotional um, offer. So this could be for somebody here a new friend. For somebody here, this could be a new lover. Like somebody asking you on a date or revealing their feelings towards you. So yeah, you got the Page of Swords, which talks about communication. So you may be receiving some communication. I definitely feel like you're receiving communication from someone. I feel like somebody's going to be offering their cup to you, and it doesn't have to be in a romantic sense. This could definitely be platonic, or a teacher or a mentor, but definitely somebody extending their cup to you and wanting to offer you um, their cup of love. Will you take it or no? Will you take it, or are you going to look like this person here and just not even pay attention or just completely ignore it? Which you got free will, you can choose what you want to do. And I feel like this is also kind of coming up as like you listen to your intuition, because I feel like you may receive more than one offer or more than one like cup being offered to you. So listening to your intuition and following your heart when it comes to this Queen of Pentacles. I just got this deck in today actually. So um, I haven't seen, well, I've kind of briefly looked at all the cards, but I'm still in awe of how beautiful a lot of these cards are, especially the Pinnacle cards. I don't know if you can see like they're a little like holographic, but anyway, that could also be something that you're gaining as well. Is you like new things or new items with this being like a pinnacle? You may be receiving, or you may be buying yourself new things, or you may be taking yourself shopping. Um, but I definitely feel like what you're gaining here as well, because Queen of Pentacles always gives me self love energies too. She's very sure of herself, and she's very sure of what she brings. She's very stable. Um, Very like beautiful energy. I feel like out of all the queens, I feel like she would kind of bring in more of the beauty because um, I believe Taurus rules this card, and Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus. Planet Venus is the planet of love, and yeah. So some of you may be receiving like, I feel like many of you watching this group, you may be single, and if you're not single, that's completely fine too. Again, this could be a friend, but I feel like if you are single, this you may be receiving an offer of love. Somebody finds you very attractive, very beautiful, and somebody could be extending their cup to you. Somebody here, I just heard sugar daddy as well. You may be getting a sugar daddy or somebody who's going to support you financially. But I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles as well, you're going to be taken care of, whether it's by a person or you being taken care of by the universe. Maybe it's the universe being your sugar daddy. But definitely feel like you're receiving something or you're gaining something from the universe. Yeah, High Priestess here at the bottom of the deck. So the universe is about to surprise you with something or offer you something, and it's going to be up to you on whether or not you want to accept it or not. So listen to your intuition on this, because I feel like this has been something that's been kind of orchestrated behind the scenes. You've been kind of in this energy of expecting, or you've been feeling like you're expecting something or something's coming towards you, and I feel like it's going to be communication from someone. So this could be like one of three things. I definitely feel like it's either some like a new friendship, either a new partnership like business or like a project, or a romantic partner. But definitely some communication from someone that's going to offer you their cup. So can I get one of these cards to end the reading off, Spirit? So this could be soulmate energy too, because Three of Cups is definitely that soulmate energy. Generosity. Giving from your heart with no strings attached is what is needed now. So 77, so 777 may be an important sign for you. 234, 345 may be an important sign for you. Um, Cups in general may be important for you. Flowers, white roses, grapes, boots. You may be buying yourself new boots, or somebody may buy you boots. For somebody here, your birthday may be coming up soon. Um, I know mine is October 28th, if y'all want to cash at me. But yeah, I definitely feel like somebody's going to be very generous with you. And you could also be being generous to somebody else as well, which is a great practice. So you may be gaining, um, the spirit of generosity. So you may be being generous to somebody else, whether it's to a coworker, friend. Maybe you decide to pay for the person in line behind you. And I feel like, and I'm a very firm believer in like giving with an open heart. So like if you're going to give or if you're going to be nice to somebody or do something for somebody, do it because you're a good person, not because you expect something back, but because that's just who you are as a person, right? So I feel like that's kind of the energy that I'm picking up here. I feel like you're gonna have a moment where you give just to give. It could be um, the homeless person on the side of the street. You may give them $1 or give them 50 cents, whatever you may have, $5, $20. You may be very generous one day, and I feel like in return you're going to receive something back from the universe. And for some of you, if you've already, like, if this is something that you have found yourself doing already, I feel like this is the universe saying, okay, we got you back. We're going to pay you back like tenfold. So, very beautiful energy here. But group number two, these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how the reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I'll see you all in my next reading. Peace out. What's good, group number three? Last but not least, for those of you who were drawn to the rainbow pendulum here, this is going to be your reading today on what are you releasing and what will you gain. So this is for group number three, spirit guys. This is for group number three. What are they releasing? So we're gonna start off with what are you releasing? I'm gonna pull some tarot cards and then an oracle card for that, and then we'll do what will you gain with some more tarot cards and then another oracle card. So what is group number three releasing? This is for group number three, spirit guys. What are they releasing? Group three, what are they releasing? Okay, so you got the Ace of Swords and then the Star. So this for me feels like expression or self-expression. So I feel like you're releasing like this fear of being in the spotlight for some of you, this fear of success, um, or this fear of like just being in the spotlight or being seen by other people or being heard by other people. I feel like some of you, you may be somebody who's very kind of to yourself. It may not necessarily be introverted, but it's like you don't tell everybody your business. You don't allow everybody into your circle. You're very conservative in that sense, um, especially when it comes to your energy and just people in general. Some of you just may not like people at all, which is completely understandable. Um, but yeah, I definitely feel like for this group here, um, you just may have had an issue with like being seen or heard or feeling like that you may be misinterpreted or misunderstood, or there may be a communication issues. But I feel like you're releasing this like need to um, like control the perceptions of other people. It's like you're learning to be yourself. You've been on this journey of self love and self expression, which has kind of been a common theme in all the readings today, which is funny how they all linked up in that sense. But I definitely feel like for this group here, when it comes to your self love, it's more so about your self expression and showing up as yourself and being yourself and not being afraid to do so. So you're releasing this self doubt or these insecurities that you may have surrounding that, which is great. This is beautiful. This is what, you know, I'm firm believer. Yeah, very firm believer in like being your true authentic self and just not giving a shit what other people may like think or say about you. And I feel like you've been in that energy. Some of you, you may have already kind of been like that, but or you may have like come off as that like on the outside, but internally you still cared what other people may think or say about you. Some of you may be really good at masking or not showing your poker face, or having a poker face. Um, I just heard RBF, so somebody here may have a resting bitch face. Um, Other people may find it hard to read you or understand you in a sense. But I definitely feel like for this group, because it's giving me like Scorpio energy. I'm picking up a little bit of Virgo, Taurus, Aquarius. Yeah, definitely Aquarius energy for sure. But I definitely feel like again, what you're releasing is like this fear of being seen, or this fear of other people seeing your true self, or getting to know you, or opening yourself up to others. And I feel like this is for a reason. Some of you may be like networking more, or you may have like your own business, or you may be working on a project, or I don't know, something to where you can't really do it on your own. So your spirit guides are starting to help you kind of open up a little bit more um, to other people. And I feel like that's going to start from you um, not being afraid to be vulnerable with others. You may have a fear of being vulnerable, or just some of you just may not like a lot of people in your business, which again is very, very understandable. But I definitely feel like for this group, you are releasing this fear, whatever this fear may be for you, whether it's being seen, being heard. I feel like that's being released, and you're opening yourself up more to others. Some of you may even have an opportunity to speak your truth in some type of way, or receive closure from someone. But communication is coming through strong for this group. So you may be communicating to someone or receiving communication from someone. But I feel like it has to do with like telling the truth or being honest. What are they releasing? What are they releasing? Okay. You have Quest. So this is the chakra deck. So each border is in alignment with a certain chakra. So with this blue border here, this goes with the throat chakra here. So exactly what we've been talking about, your self-expression. So you're releasing. Hmm, yeah, it's like you're releasing. Yeah, this is something different. So this feels like you're releasing, like control. So some of you, this could be releasing control on like regarding your path or your journey, your quest that you're on right now. You're learning to go with the flow of things. You're learning that on this journey of yours, it's not about like knowing where you're going. It's about flowing, and it's about being yourself along the way. Yeah, that's the something that you're needing to learn on this journey, is that again, it's not about knowing where you're going. It's just about going with it and just being yourself, just showing up as yourself. Some of you, this could be even related to work or your career, or this could be related to your family as well. Some of you may hide yourself or hide parts or aspects of yourself from people. And this could be your spirit guide saying to, let's not hide ourselves. Let's be our authentic selves, no matter if it triggers other people or shakes or rumbles any feathers. You still need to be yourself. Don't be afraid to be seen. Don't be afraid to, be weird or odd. You may push certain people away, which is fine. Those people don't deserve to be in your energy anyway. But in the process, you're going to be attracting those who admire your authenticity. So I feel like that's a big lesson that's needing to be learned on your journey thus far, or you may have even already learned this, but just be yourself. That's it. Just be yourself. Be your true, authentic self, and the rest will follow. You will attract the love that you want. You'll attract the friends that support you and take care of you. You will attract that dream job or that um, uh, chosen family. Like you'll attract the things that you that are in alignment with this love that you have for yourself. Just show up as yourself. So let's get some more. Well, let's get some cards on what are you gaining. What will they gain from releasing this? From releasing these doubts, these fears, this control. What are they gaining? Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're gonna be gaining a manifestation, something that you've been manifesting, and I feel like that's been the missing piece in like this stagnation that you may have been experiencing in your life. Like your spirit guides are wanting you to be yourself. You know yourself. You know who you are. You've been on that journey. But now it's about you showing up as who you are, who you know you are. And when you do start to show up as yourself unapologetically, then you're going to be attracting so much like blessings and abundance. I see manifestation after manifestation after manifestation. Like you're going to be attracting a lot into your life just by you showing up as yourself. What is it? I think it's called like a human generator in the human design. I feel like you may be a generator. Yeah, you may be a generator in that. I'm not 100%, you know, versed on that, but I believe it has something to do with like you may generate like ideas or generate messages or something from the universe. But yeah, anyway, I definitely feel like um, what you'll gain is definitely um, support from the universe along the way. A fresh start, a new beginning, because this is an ace as well. So this is definitely a new beginning, and it feels almost even with this wand energy, it feels like life's purpose energy. So you may be gaining, or you may be discovering like one of your life's purpose, or um, for some of you, even this could have been something from a past life that you may be picking back up, or maybe unlocking. But I definitely feel like what you're gaining is going to be something that's going to be very beneficial, not only for yourself, but to other people as well. Temperance. So you're gaining a lot of balance, a lot of harmony. You're also gaining this balance between your masculine and the feminine energies. You're yeah, you've kind of been on this energy as or this journey as well of learning to balance the both of those. So you may have found yourself, at times leaning more into your masculine energy that, you know, protecting and organizing and structure and, that emperor energy. You may have leaned on that at some point, and then you kind of transition over to your feminine energy, which is more of that nurturing and creativity and um, um, yeah, that feminine energy. And it's like you've been kind of back and forth on that, but it's like now that's it's coming together and it's balancing out. You're no longer having to like lean on one side more than the other. You are is coming together to balance each other out to be equal. So definitely you're gaining a lot of balance in your life, especially internally as well. If you've been dealing with a lot of like anxiety or like mental anguish, I definitely feel like you are like that's balancing out for you up there too. Your your something about your spiritual journey as well. You may be getting, you know, you may be deciding to follow a different spiritual journey or different path, or you may be like learning newer like spiritual things, if that makes sense. Or like you may be gaining more spiritual knowledge or wisdom that may be helpful for you along your spiritual journey. Yeah, you're definitely leveling up spiritually here as well. It's a big thing coming through. You're definitely leveling up spiritually. You're some of you may be psychic, so your psychic gifts are leveling up here as well. If your gifts may even show up in a different way than what you're used to. So I feel like you're going to be discovering a lot about yourself with this King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So you're going to be So what you're gaining is new knowledge of yourself, parts of yourself unlocking that you didn't even know existed. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love this energy for you, and I feel like this is something that you deserve, something that you have been doing a lot of work to get to. So I get one of these cards here to end the reading off with, spirit guides. What are they gaining? What is group number 3 gaining? Okay. So y'all got 2 of these. So you got tough love. It is time to tell the truth about something you have been avoiding. Y'all, I can't make this up. This is why I love to shuffle on camera, because I can't make this up. So you're gaining the opportunity to like speak your truth, or to show, or to be yourself in some type of way. Yeah, the advice here is to be yourself. Just do you. Be your authentic self. Don't give a shit about how other people may think about you or perceive you, because at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter. What does matter is how you approve of yourself. So yeah, like it says here, it's time to tell the truth about something you have been avoiding. So this could be some of you maybe getting closure from somebody. You may be speaking up and saying something. Some of you as well, you may have noticed something going on around you that you may have, it may not have been the best thing, or it may not have been the most positive thing, or it may have been something in regards to abuse in some type of way. But it's like you're speaking up about that. It's almost like see something, say something. So maybe some of you may have seen something and you may be saying something. For somebody here as well, this could be like going to the police about something. Very, very specific there. And for somebody here, I just heard as well, just very, very specific. You may know something about someone. Like, let's say you find out that somebody, that your best friend's boyfriend is cheating on them. So you may be telling that truth. You may be speaking up about that. Don't think you're being messy or gossipy or anything, especially when you're going straight to the source. You're telling the truth. You're helping somebody out. So again, don't be afraid to speak up. Reconciliation, y'all. This relationship, friendship, or partnership can be saved. So somebody may be coming back from your past. It doesn't have. I'm not picking up like an ex lover. This could have been like an ex friend, or somebody who you may used to have been friends with, like growing up, that you may not have seen in years. This could have been somebody who you went to school with. But you may be getting some sort of like reconciliation with somebody. But I feel like this is like a reconciliation that you will be welcomed, like that you will be open to. Some of you, you're like, ugh, no, nobody from the past. But I feel like this could have been a situation that there could have been some miscommunication with, or misunderstanding, or something to where, you will be like, okay, that's understandable. I see you kind of letting up on this. Um, so yeah, some of you may be getting some closure from someone, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like you accepting this person back into your life. It could literally just be for the purpose of forgiveness, understanding, clarity, and then sending them on their way. You see what I'm saying? So for sure, yeah, somebody here, you're definitely getting some reconciliation of some sort. And for somebody here as well, this reconciliation, doesn't have to be in this lifetime. This could have been from a past lifetime. somebody who you may have had a past life, some karma with. This person may be new to you in this lifetime, but soul wise, you both have had some history. So very interesting energy here. You're gonna have somebody from your past or a past life show up here. Again, that kind of goes with like unlocking things. So this person may help activate something within you, which is nice energy here. But group number 3, these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how the reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I'll see you all in my next reading. Peace out.